Hello. Hi. Come on in. We have washing machine number 1 and number 2, and we are going to get your thoughts on which one you think cleans clothes better. So who loves laundry?
Never. It's okay. I like clean clothes, so.
What are your initial thoughts on these 2 washers?
One looks very modern. For me personally, it's aesthetically pleasing.
I like the machine on the left. It looks a little bit sleeker to me.
I like on the right.
I like the one on the left.
So let's do some laundry.
Hey,
Yeah, a lot of jeans.
look at this one here.
Each one has the same exact load, same exact items. How do the clothes look to you inside each washer?
I like that one is not tangled as much as I feel like this one is getting tangled.
The water started right away with the machine on the right.
It looks like a lot of water being used over there.
I'm just surprised that the water hasn't turned on number 1 yet.
Some of the jeans are not even wet. They're still dry on the outer edges, so.
Intuitively, it doesn't seem like that's enough water to wash the clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
This one, for a gentle, is swirling it through. I like that.
It's rotating clockwise and then counterclockwise, so it's going to get a good wash.
They're all gonna get cleaned evenly versus number 1. It looks like there's a right amount of water in there for the load of jeans.
Well, let's go over there and take a little closer look at machine number 1. How's it looking at this point?
Not good.
Not good at all.
Looks like they're all getting just tangled.
Right. Tangled and mangled.
And it looks like the top of the jeans will not even get clean.
It seems weird that it's agitating even though everything's not even wet yet.
And it hasn't mixed up at all. I mean, it's still the same 2 towels are closest to the impeller.
I hope my washing machine doesn't do that. I really do. I mean, I don't know.
Having just bought one, now I want to go home and take a look and make sure
I have to go
it's
home.
actually getting everything wet.
There seems to be a pretty big difference in the styles of wash. I kind of changed my mind now.
I like this one, the way they...
Washer 2 is now a little bit gentler on the clothes. That is a little frightening.
Yeah.
Looks like there's still clothes that are still almost dry.
Yeah.
I feel for that yellow and green shirt.
I know.
You have feelings for it already?
You know, as we watched it, the whole sweater didn't get saturated in water, so.
It seemed like the clothes sitting on top just sat on top.
Sat there.
I feel like a lot of times they say we use less water, but number 1's not gonna save anything because I feel like you're gonna have to run 2 loads.
Number 2 really is impressing me right now with just how quickly it's moving through the wash cycle, and the jeans are getting clean.
So this one is almost done and this one still isn't even draining. Yeah.
I want to see how this sweater came out. It looks good. Very little wrinkles.
It feels like it's wet all the way through, evenly wet.
They're not sticking together. They're not all entangled together.
They're drier than what I expected.
I agree with that. They're drier than I anticipated.
Yeah, spin cycle did its job.
So.
What do you think of those?
They're really wrinkled.
Yeah,
And there's look like dry spots in there.
I cannot believe that there are dry spots on the shirt. That's disgusting.
It just doesn't feel...
Not even get water in it.
That's not good.
Yeah, but it's definitely like this seems much drier than this part right here. Can you feel that?
Yes.
And then this part.
This is the towel that stayed on the outside the whole cycle, by the way.
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. It almost looks pinched in areas. See how you can see through it?
Right.
Like this got
Well, what
beat
the
up pretty
heck?
good.
Awful.
So
That's
acceptable.
unacceptable.
Right.
Acceptable.
Which one looks more acceptable to you?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2?
What one would you choose?
Well, definitely the one with the water.
Number 2?
Yeah.
What's crazy is like you asked me this question like 5 minutes ago. It was like, hands down, number 1. That's the one. I love it. I love it. I would put my clothes in number 2.
I'm sad to say it, but I actually bought one very similar to number 1, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should have gotten with something along the lines of number 2.
I would definitely go with number 2.
Time for the big reveal.
What is it?
Really?
A speed queen.
Speed queen.
Wow.
Speed queen.
Speed Queen.
Oh, good.
I think our next one's going to be as big.
If I was going to be laundry, I'd want to be in.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.